So you downloaded Update 1.4, logged in, equipped your favorite gear set, and responded by yelling, "What the f***?" This video will cover all of the sweeping changes to the current armor mitigation for Update 1.4 and The Division. What's going on, guys? It's LtBuzzLitebeer back with another The Division video, and I know the question on all of your minds: what happened to the armor ratings, and why does my character suddenly feel so squishy? Massive completely reworked the armor mitigation calculator for Update 1.4, and it's important to know what the changes are, and also, more importantly, how to adapt to these new changes. The first thing you need to realize when loading into The Division is that Massive has added the new World Tier system. This effectively allows you to enter into a hostile environment and take on enemies scaled to the level you pick. The quality of the loot drops is also affected by your World Tier. Tier 1 has level 30 enemies, much as we were used to seeing in the open world prior to Update 1.4, and gear score rewards of 163. Tier 2 moves you up to level 31 NPCs and gear score rewards of 182. This is also the first world tier that unlocks challenge difficulty and incursions. Tier 3 brings out level 32 NPCs and gear score rewards of 204. And finally, Tier 4, better known as Balls to the Wall, will put you up against level 33 NPCs and rewards you with gear score rewards of 229. And the final piece of information I need to cover before diving headfirst into armor mitigation is that according to the gear score of an armor piece, it will determine the overall firearms, stamina, and electronics of said gear score. 182 gear score items come standard with 48 in firearms, stamina, and electronics. 204 gear score items come with 101 in all three categories, and 229 gear score items come with 148 in all three categories. In addition, your gear pieces will also have one existing random main stat bonus, meaning that if you received a chest piece that came with firearms, your firearm stat would be much higher on said piece over the stamina and electronics categories. Now, I'm sure most of you that were max gear score of 255 in Meta 1.3 immediately opted for World Tier 4. I mean, why not? You jumped into the hardest mission you could find and either initially struggled much more than you anticipated, or you were completely turned into Swiss cheese by the enemy AI. The current armor mitigation meta for Update 1.4 has completely changed according to what world tier you were currently playing in. Let me show you. The first screenshot is of my Meta 1.3 character pulled into Update 1.4, and I'm on World Tier 1. As you notice, I have a toughness rating of 612k and an armor mitigation that is at the current maximum level cap of 70%. Now onto my exact same character in Update 1.4 and on World Tier 2. Notice that my overall toughness has been reduced to 478k and my armor mitigation is now at 61.60%. Here is World Tier 3, and my toughness has fallen again to 372k, and my armor mitigation is now at 50.58%. And finally, my character at World Tier 4 with a toughness of 310k and an armor mitigation of just 40.79%. The point I'm trying to make about the new armor mitigation is that overall the cap has been lowered to a maximum of 70%, and that you will need to reinvest into your gear set builds in order to reach maximum level cap. Massive intentionally changed this meta to require much more armor to reach the armor cap, forcing us, the players, to make a conscious decision to spec into this stat. Just using my Tanktician as the example, in general round numbers, my character is roughly half as tough and has half the armor mitigation in World Tier 4 compared to World Tier 1. So there you go. All the examples of how the armor mitigation meta will lower your toughness and armor ratings as you progressively move from World Tier 1 to 4. If you truly want to be difficult to kill in World Tier 4, you will essentially need to wipe the slate clean and start over with your gear set of choice and reinvest into armor or the talents of your choosing. Feel free to sound off in the comment section below about how you feel and the newly introduced Update 1.4 and armor mitigation meta. In addition, if you could take the time to rate the video with either a thumbs up or down, it would be greatly appreciated. If you want some more Lieutenant Buzz Litebeer and my Division content in your life, follow me on Twitter at LtBuzzLitebeer. I am very proud about all of the work I have put into my entire The Division Weapon Review playlist, and it really is the most comprehensive and accurate Division Weapon Review playlist on YouTube. So, if there is any weapon in The Division you have questions about, look no further than my reviews to answer any and all of your questions. And remember, for my channel, likes, comments, subs are loved. Until my next The Division video, this has been Lieutenant Buzz Litebeer, saying peace out.